E aí, gente, Bebru aqui! Hoje, a gente fala sobre a hop spider de novo. Mas primeiro, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers, returning viewers, and first-time viewers. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment down below if there's something that you'd like to see that I haven't done an experiment or answered yet. So today, I'm going to discuss the use of a hop spider. Now, I started doing this, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago because I got tired of dealing with the filtering of the hops. I was still pouring through or going through my rack and cane, my auto siphon, and that was filtering out a lot of these, but the whole whirlpool thing, I just got tired of doing with. So I started using the hop spider, and that did allow me to pull a lot of the sediments out, or the granular parts of the hops out. So I did this based on a comment previously about not receiving as much hop conversion. And there could be a couple of reasons for that. I don't think it was the spider, but one of the reasons why it took me so long to post this video is the hop spider. When I was doing the brew, it took me 8 hours to clean up afterwards. And looking at this beer, there is still some hop sediment floating in here, so I'm expecting a little bit of grassiness, although perhaps not so much, because there was that last batch that I had with some hops that didn't have that grassiness that I was expecting. So anyway, never going to do this again unless there is a substantial difference, but I don't think there's going to be. Now, they are about the same opacity. This one might be a little bit more difficult to see through, but that could be because of the amount of yeast. It could be because of the hop sediment. Like I said, I do see some smoke floating in there, and I did agitate that keg a little bit more than I had anticipated when I was pulling it out. But let's go ahead and compare the aroma. Yeah, it's nice and floral. There is a little bit of the breadiness out of the yeast. There's a little bit more floral. The floral is a little bit more pronounced. And the bread is a little bit less noticeable. Okay, now let's try the taste. Yeah, nice hoppiness, good breadiness, everything that I really appreciate out of a beer. Also good mouthfeel. There's no substantial difference. There's a little bit of maybe a little bit more hop flavor. It's not appreciable, but I don't know. It's certainly not important enough to cause me to do this again, not for 8 hours of cleaning. But yeah, there you have it. If you do want the very minute difference, feel free to do so, but do think about it before you just jump in and do the brewing, because like I said, I ended up with a substantial mess, and it wasn't all just because of the hops. I did also forget to tighten down one of the ports of my keg, the out port, which also caused a large spillage in my fermenter and was also a nightmare to clean. So some of this was my own fault, but a lot of it was the hops. And again, I made quite a mess outside that I had to hose off. And then of course I had to clean the outside of all of my equipment. It was a lot more cleanup. Anyway, there you go. Thank you so much for your time and support. If you enjoyed this episode, give me a like. Feel free to subscribe if that's what you'd like to do. Also, stay tuned next time. We're going to start on more cold side experiments, specifically with yeast. I was actually able to reclaim this despite all of the problems, and we're going to start on those cold side experiments. So thank you so much, and you have a fantastic